Yes, this is the African Updater. Na kama kawaida, this is another update, but before niwachanue what is happening, make sure you subscribe to this platform. Very, very important. So, I'm just going to give you a minute or a second to subscribe ndio tuendelee, si ndio? So, do that and then I'll be back. Sawa. So you've basically this video, I just wanted to show you something about it's about Matiangi. Apparently ni kama Uhuru is endorsing Matiangi through Jubilee for presidency for 2027. So before I say anything more than that, kindly watch the video and then I'll be back.
Dealing with the issues of taxation. Haya maneno yote ni mambo ambayo sisi kama wanajubilee tunaamini ya kwamba Matiang'i ana uwezo wa kuyatatua kwa haraka. We want a person who can be able to turn this country around within the shortest time, because without doubt it's no longer a question of debate. William Ruto has put us in a lot of trouble in this country. So we want a person who can come and within a year, within 6 months, within 3 months, he is able to get us back on course and we continue the development agenda that was there for the last 20 years. And of course, we would want more to be done, because unlike when Vision 2030 was being conceived, now we have more than double, maybe more than 3 times the number of young people who are unemployed. So more issues will have to be put on the table. It's our desire that all those people who have expressed their ambition to look for presidential votes, that they will coalesce around one candidate whom they can then say, whom we can then all of us say, hapa ndio tunaweka kura zetu sote kama Wakenya wale wamechoka na Ruto na serikali.
I believe you watched the video and you can see very well that Jeremiah Kioni is saying that as Jubilee, they are willing to support Matiangi, and as you all know that Uhuru is the chairman of Jubilee as a party, though he's supposed to relinquish that seat, but still currently he's the chairman. So we are just going to look at the candidacy of Dr. Matiangi. How viable is that candidacy? Is it a candidacy that can really take power in 2027 or not? So this is just me. For me, I feel like Matiangi is being taken for a ride. And Matiangi, yes, ni kama historia vile Gen Z, because the Matiangi presidency is something that the Gen Zs were trying, it's a narrative that the Gen Zs created. That, oh, nini, we want Matiangi, we want Okia Umtata and everything. The fact of the matter is, these people are still not strong enough to be candidates in 2027. Matiangi, despite the fact that he's tough and he has that toughness that makes things work, but I don't think he has the tenacity to be president, because he's bado ana ground, bado he can't sell. It's very hard. I don't think it's easy to sell Matiangi to people and not to accept to evil. It's because Matiangi himself, I don't think he's a politician. He's just a technocrat who is good at doing his work and who akipatiwa kazi anafanya. But when it comes to politics now, the art of politics is different from the art of this ingine ya kufanya tu kazi na nini. You need to be very witty, you need to be cunning, you need to know how to play around with people's minds and everything. The way you see the president does it so well. Anawakoroga, everywhere he goes, and I make sure amewambia Kenya mnataka kusikia. Like right now you can see him clearly in Northeastern telling people, oh, we are going to do away with those ID vettings, making sure that amefungua centers zingine za kuchukua passport na nini. He's telling them what they want to hear. He's doing what they want to hear. That is now being a politician. A politician, when you go to the masses, you tell them what they want to hear. Even if you know that you're lying, That's what you need to tell them, because that's what they want to hear. That's what hiyo ndio kenye imewaleta hapo kusikia. So if you are going to tell them something different, trust you me, you're not going to get support. And I don't think Matiangi is someone who can lie. It is not in his DNA. You must understand that there are people out here who are not good in lying. A good example is Kalonzo. Kalonzo is not good in lying. It's not in his DNA. So he will tell you things the way they are, and that is how he always fails to get support. Unaelewa? So now the candidacy of Matiangi, if the Mount Kenya people decide to support Matiangi, we must look at which other community can support Matiangi besides the people from the Abagusi community. You get, are Luos willing to support Matiangi? I doubt kabisa. Are Luos willing to support Matiangi? I still doubt. So I don't think that candidacy will really stand. I think Matiangi is being taken for a ride, and it's been used as a just something so that people can keep the conversation going on. But when it now comes to serious politics and everything, Matiangi will be left out. That is a fact. And for me, I feel like whoever will challenge Ruto in 2027, none of these politicians that are currently being pushed will challenge Ruto. We are going to have a different set of a candidate. And these people have been saying, sijuu candidate ako wapi, mbona tokei, mbona afanye nini. Come on, it's still too early. And that is also one mistake that the likes of akina Matiangi wanafanya. They are trying to, mnaanza kujiuza mapema. A person like Ruto is someone you get him by surprise. And that is what you do. The same way people did away with Moi. Kibaki was like, alikuja like a surprise the last minute. You get? The last minute, and now everyone was rallying up behind Kibaki, and even though Moi alishindwa na Uhuru wake back in 2002. So Ruto is not someone mwenye utaamka asubuhi alafu muanze kuprepare mapema tunamwonyesha this huyu ndiye atakuwa competitor wako in 2020. Bana, huyo jamaa atakunyorosha asubuhi na mapema. Ruto will find things to fight you. Ruto will find cases to put on you and fight you. Because Ruto is a ruthless politician. And being a ruthless politician, the only thing he knows how to do politics. So hata kaa hapo hivyo chini and then he watches you at you are pushing Matiangi. And in fact Matiangi, hata kama he's not corrupt, he has not done a lot of the fact that he associated with Uhuru and in the previous regime, they will find cases now mwekelewa. Remember that time when he was attacked, walienda kumarrest kwake usiku with police and everything nini. They can still revive such things. You get? So Matiangi is not a viable candidate. Same way to Kalonzo. Kalonzo is not a viable candidate. Kalonzo cannot challenge Ruto. Unaelewa? Kalonzo cannot challenge Ruto. The only person that will challenge Ruto, number one, is Raila. But Raila has lost that cloud. Raila has lost that strength, that energy ya kuvai for presidency and everything. So the only person who can challenge Ruto is someone who will have the Gen Z's backing him up. A very strong candidate who will have these Gen Z's backing him up so much. That is the only way that that will be the only candidate that Ruto can't fight. Hata kijaribu haezi. And that candidate afai kutoka leo ama kesho kutwa. That candidate anafaa kutoka huko 2027 March. Ndio the candidate anatokea ama February ndio anatokea, anasema this is the deal. Na kuwe na enough support ya the Gen Zs and the woke millennials. Trust you me, Ruto can't fight that candidate. Lakini you people fronting a candidate right now, Ruto akiwaona, Ruto atawanyorosha. Being the president, anaweza kuwa kama hata Museveni, anaweza kuwa huyo jamaa anamfanyisha vile nani anafanyango Bobby Wine. Vile Museveni anafanyanga Bobby Wine, mara kesi, mara amefungiwa kwa nyumba haizi toka, mara haizi fanya nini. So some very weird stuff. So this is not the time. Wacha Ruto abaki tu na hiyo guessing. Nani ananichallenge, nani atanichallenge. Wacha ibaki hivyo. Until when it's late huko. Because by the time sasa anajaribu kutafutia vitu, it will be late. People will be campaigning. No politician will be following him all over, because kila mtu anajaribu kutafuta seat yake ya MP, ya senator, ya nini. Unaelewa? Yeye pia atakuwa anajaribu kucampaign, atakuwa anaona vile ana move around. So atakuwa na hiyo time ya. But right now Ruto has all the time ya kukufight, ya kumake sure wewe competitor wake uendi mahali. Unaelewa? Atakuletea cases, atakuletea watu, atajaribu kukujaribia jina and everything. So it is not the right time. The akina Matiangi, the akina Umtata, the akina nani, those people cannot face Ruto. Ruto needs someone like yeye mwenye akirusha anarusha. Vile Ruto anaongea vibaya, he needs also a politician mwenye pia anajua kuongea hivyo vile Ruto anaongea. Na huyo politician akuwe na backing ya the Gen Zs. Wakuwe like they are so much behind him such that hata kimguza tu hivi something, yani anaogopa because he doesn't know the outcome ya nini. Lakini ukihivi free utanyoroshwa. Anyway guys, thank you so much. Make sure you subscribe to this platform. It's very important. As I always say, no one is always right and no one is always wrong. So these platforms are just here for us to share our ideas around politics and everything that happens in the country. So thank you guys. Till the next time, make sure you subscribe. Bye. Africa.